Hello to everyone and welcome back. Today I am directly speaking to Telekom Germany. Right up front, I have nothing against individual operators that helped us or tried to help us. As you guys know, I recently moved to Germany to study, and at first I was in a WG. Something's changed and I moved in with my girlfriend once more, and at 1st of February we initially moved in, and of course we didn't have anything, so electricity was quite easy in comparison. We made that quite good. So electricity wasn't that bureaucratic bullshit, but then we moved on to internet. That's the second most important thing, because heating and that stuff was already in a contract with our landlords, so that was no problem. But internet is something everybody needs, so we made a contract with Telekom, and there was an operator, I don't want to name names, but Mr. F called us after we had a chatbot meeting and we didn't know anything anymore. Because in Germany, when you want to have a Wi-Fi, you have to buy or rent the Wi-Fi router. If you rent it, it's like €8 a month, and if you buy it, it's like 200, not even 200. One-time payment. Now that I studied 3 years and I will stay in this apartment for the next 3 years, it's more convenient to buy it. There the first problem started. This salesman from Telekom didn't know a damn thing. He sold us a Magenta Hybrid XL, and for those who don't know what that means, he explained it to us. The hybrid is because it can do copper line and fiber optic cables at the same. So when you switch to fiber cables, you can keep the same router, but that was far from the truth. Then we signed the contract. We didn't read the contract completely since we just spoke with the salesman right when we made the contract, so we believed him. We told him we want to buy the router since we don't want to pay €8 a month, $7.95 or something like that. That would be an additional €100 a year, roughly. So we said we buy it. But in the contract, there was nothing mentioned of buying a router. After that, we got an appointment for a technician of Telekom Germany to come to our apartment. At that day, at first the salesman told us it would take 5 days for a technician to come, but in the end, the technician came 10 days later. 10 calendar days. And the next thing, the date he gave us, he said he'd be there between 8 in the morning until 16 o'clock, so 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So a time span of roughly 9 hours. Fucking hours. No, 8 hours, sorry. That meant we both have university, so we cannot just skip it to wait for some technician that gave us the whole day as an appointment. But we cancelled our lectures and we waited. In the morning at 6:30, like even before the 8 o'clock that the technician should come, we got a call. We obviously slept because we made the timer go off only at 7:30. So the technician still called earlier than he should. But we picked up on the second or third call, and he said he's here. We went to the window, looked outside. We didn't see any technician there. So we said, no, you're not here. Here isn't even a car. Then he said, yeah, he's here. And we mentioned the address, and he told us, yeah, he's 10 kilometers away. It was what? My girlfriend picked up and phoned with him. I was still asleep. He wasn't there, and he told us he got the wrong address. So he cannot come today. After that, we called Telekom, the service center. There, the people told us, yeah, the address is right, he should be there. And they told us he will come in the afternoon. So they assured us he would still come the same day, just a little bit later. We waited the whole day and nothing. We waited and waited until 8 o'clock at night. We called once more Telekom service. And they said, yeah, he will come tomorrow. So we waited for tomorrow and nothing. The technician never showed up. So another 2-3 days later, we still haven't heard anything from Telekom, and we were already paying the internet, but we had nothing. So once more we called Telekom, and then they said, yeah, they cannot give us another appointment since the technician was there, but we didn't open. So we explained again the whole situation. We said, no, the technician was in the wrong spot. You gave them the wrong address, but it's actually the right address still. They said, yeah, we cannot do it since there's an error in the system. So we would have to put in error signalation, and then I asked him whether or not the technician brings the router, and they said, no, you have no router in your contract. So I was, what? We told the seller. So we checked the contract we signed once more, or for the first time properly, and it was right. There was no router in the contract. That's not the whole thing. So then our friend said, yeah, actually for this contract you sign, you need 2 routers, because the hybrid doesn't mean that you have DSL and fiber cable. It just means that you have a part in copper or fiber optics from the 250 megabits, and the rest to fill up the 250 megabit comes from a 5G antenna with a SIM card. We didn't know that. So we were, how much does it cost? So basically you can rent the 5G antenna for an additional 8 euros a month, or you can buy it for 360 euros. So if you'd buy the whole package, you'd have spent 180 plus 360, way too much. Or you would simply pay an additional 16 euros a month, which here in Italy, if you have 2500 Mbits, you pay 30 euros, router included. So for just the rent of the 2 router and the 5G antenna, you could buy for half a whole contract with 10 times the internet speed. And I didn't even tell you the price for the 250 Mbits. It was 60 euros a month, but since we are under 30 or 28, we would have paid 55 euro. So imagine you rent the 2 routers, you would get up to 70-80 euros. If you don't have the discount for young people, you would pay 80 euros a month for internet. That's fucking insane. How can you make internet so fucking expensive, bro? So after we heard that, we cancelled our contract. We said we have, in Germany, you have 14 days Widerrufrecht, which means you have the right to cancel it without any costs, as long as the contract hasn't been fulfilled yet. So we hadn't had internet yet, so we just cancelled it. And keep this in mind, we cancelled it on time. Like actually you would have 14 days, but in the Telekom thing there's written a special part where they say until the contract isn't fulfilled, which it wasn't. We didn't have a router, we didn't have internet, we didn't have anything. We cancelled the contract to start a new one without the hybrid stuff. We just wanted a normal internet to use. And that's where the next problem starts. So because our contract never got finished, we couldn't just cancel it right away, because normally you cancel it when you already have the internet, the router and all that stuff. So you cancel it and give it back. But we didn't have anything. The technician didn't even come. We didn't even activate it. So They said after we canceled it, the dude told us, yeah, we would hear from them when the contract gets closed. So we waited. We waited a few days, then we called once more. We called and asked, hey, we canceled the contract, and every time we call Telekom, you speak with another person. So you have to explain the whole story once more. That's a real shitty thing, since you speak with every time a different person that doesn't know shit about what he's saying, and nobody knows a lot. Everybody just knows a little detail. So every time you talk with them, they say, yeah, I will ask my friend here, my co-worker, I will ask that, and I will put you through to that person, and so on. But actually they said, yeah, the cancellation is still in progress, and it actually started the day after. So the dude didn't cancel right away, he waited for another day. Another 2 days have passed. We called once more, and then they said, yeah, but you cannot cancel the contract just like this. The contract is still open, you didn't fulfill it yet. You didn't get internet and nothing, so we cannot cancel the contract. So we're like, fucking hell. So we were a little bit more aggressive with that service person, and she spoke with her superior. Then they told us, yeah, we need to open a special Nimbus ticket, it's how it's called. So we opened that, then she told us that we could have a Schnellstart, a quick start, which is basically a mobile device where you put in a SIM card with internet, and we have the right to have that. We asked them, because the only reason why we got it is since our contract wasn't closed, we never received internet, the copper line which we would have had the internet from was occupied by our original contract. So we couldn't open a new contract until the old one was closed. So we actually had to wait until our copper line freed itself from ourselves, which is stupid. She said because of that we can get a quick start, which, as I said, is a 5G antenna with a SIM card. You can imagine it just like a phone, and you use hotspot. That's basically it. We would have 60 gigabytes free of charge, and we could recharge those 60 gigabytes as often as we wanted. So she told us the next day we can retrieve it at a local Telekom shop. We went to a Telekom shop the next day after university. So I let my girlfriend go there, but actually the contract is in my name, but the phone number, since they don't accept Italian phone numbers or IBAN, we had to put in those information of her, since they didn't accept the Italian ones. So she went there, and they told her, nope, you cannot do it, but they checked in anyway. So they waited for me to then sign the thing, the contract or whatever. But then the dude at the Telekom said, nope, he cannot give us anything, since in the system there is no quick start booked for us. So we waited, or my girlfriend waited for me to come to the Telekom shop. At 5 o'clock, after I finished university with mathematics, with the doesn't matter, and we finished. And I finished university, I went there right away. They said we could call the Telekom service once more, and maybe they will be able to open the ticket again. Oh, nice. So they said maybe the salesperson helps us to, or the service person from the phone could help us. So we waited 20 fucking minutes in line, 20 minutes for a person to pick up. And she told us, yeah, it's correct, there is no quick start book for us in the system. So she said she can book us the quick start, but you cannot actually get it in the shop. You have to send it there via mail. She said she doesn't understand. She said in 1 or 2 days the actual quick start will come. So we waited once more, and the next day nothing came. We didn't get an email, we didn't get anything. So the day after, actually 3 days ago, and right now there are holidays once more, the email finally came. We got an email saying, yeah, your quick start is on the way. Here's the DHL number from the German post office with Express. So we waited for that day because it said it would come that day. My girlfriend left a little bit early, like she went home at 2 o'clock after university, home to where she's from, and I had university until 5 o'clock. In university I got the email, your package has arrived. So I told my girlfriend, hey, before you go home, please get the package and put it inside. And after university I got home, opened the package, connected the printer, the PC, the phone and everything with the router. And the same day I got another email saying you have a contract open, you are outside of the time to cancel it, when do you make the appointment for the technician? So you're like, what the fuck? So actually the problem still isn't solved and our contract still isn't closed. So that means we have a big fucking problem. And now we have the quick start and I don't care. We will keep that until we get through internet. I will recharge it at as often as I want. But sadly that quick start has very slow internet, like 1 Mbit, like barely for WhatsApp, internet research and that stuff. It's barely enough. So yeah, remote key, not again, god damn it. I have the key in my backpack, fucking hell, or did I lose it? I hope not. Oh, the message went away. So the Telekom problem still didn't get solved. That's about it with internet now. And if anyone has some helpful info, please let me know. I'm really flabbergasted by how expensive internet is in Germany. How can people accept that? Like, now we would pay, like for the contract we would open, we would get 100 megabyte Mbits, 100 Mbits per second, and that would cost 44 euros a month. And the router we would buy, again, 180. And in Italy, 2,500 Mbits for the price of 30 euros. 30. You get 25 times the internet speed and you pay half the price. Not half the price, but 12 euros less a month. A third less. So I want to close the video right here. I believe I claimed enough about Telekom. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and give me a tip. What should we do with Telekom? See you in the next one. Bye!